And good evening and welcome to Keystone High School. Tonight it is Gatesman's Auto Body Girls KSAC Volleyball coming your way. Very abbreviated pregame tonight is working to get on the air here this evening. Mike Kalinowski along with Mike Kilroy and Brock Air Jordan up there on the controls here tonight. Great to have you with us. Big one tonight, isn't it, Mr. Kilroy, as Clarion-Limestone comes over to take on Keystone.
Huge one tonight. Absolutely enormous match here tonight between two of the best teams in the KSAC. Next week, of course, is the KSAC tournament, and you're probably looking at the top two seeds here. This one will probably determine who's one, who's two in that tournament. Keystone's 13-0 this year under new coach Casey Weaver, who's done a tremendous job just taking over the program. She took over very, very late in the summer. She had been with the team, helping them through the summer stuff. Before then, she's officially hired, approved by the school board very late in the summer, but they haven't missed a beat. They're very talented at all three levels. The net, defense, offense, serving, they're just a complete team. And of course, CL, we know what CL is all about. Last few years, they've been dominant. They've been one of the top teams around, and they are again this year. They're going to be missing Kaylee Smith again tonight with that left ankle injury, but they were able to do quite well against AC Valley without her last week, and they're still a very, very talented team. A lot of threats out there too. So this is going to be one of those matches where anything can happen. So we're really excited to bring this to you, and really excited to see how this transpires tonight.
All right, we'll bring it all to you as well. We'll make sure we got the anthem coming up, the team introductions, and more here from Keystone High School. Glad you could be with us here tonight on exploreClarion.com. And again, I want to thank Gatesman's Auto Body for sponsoring volleyball here on the EYT Media Network. Another match coming your way on Thursday night will be over at Clarion High School as these same Lady Lions go over there to take on Clarion, and again could be a preview of more of some of next week's action as well.
Yeah, it's going to be another whale of match. You know, there's two rivals. They played some memorable matches the last few years, lots of them last year, including that district championship match that was insane as far as the competitive nature of it and the back and forth of that District 9 championship last year. So, wow, we have some great volleyball here in the next 2 weeks.
Going to be a lot of fun. Also football coming your way. Don't forget, coming up on Wednesday night, too, is the band festival from Union High School. We'll also have that for you here on Explore Clarion. We'll be going to the anthem and the pregame introductions here at Keystone High School.
At this time, everyone please rise and help us remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
So
96, junior outside, Hannah Beggs. Number 6, junior defensive specialist, Peyton Rader. Number 15, junior middle, Erica Meals. Number 32, junior outside, Calissa Ferguson. Number 12, senior defensive specialist, Maddie Schwartz. And number 4, senior libero, Caitlin Wolf. And now, starting lineup for our very own Keystone Paper. Our captain coach, head coach Kate Sweeter, JV coach Darcy Martin, assistant coach Heather Delo. Number 22, sophomore middle, Peyton McElroy. Number 11, junior outside, Kira McGibbon. Number 6, junior setter, Katie Olfa. Number 9, junior outside, Bella Brandon. Number 8, senior defensive specialist, Kira Edmond. Number 3, senior middle, Lily Schreiner. Number 1, senior setter, Addison Say. And number 2, senior libero, Catherine Burrows.
There you go. Those are the starting lineups here tonight at Keystone High School. Glad you could be with us here on the EYT Media Network. Well, let's see again. For Clarion-Limestone, it is Wolf, Klinger, Meals, Heffel, Beggs, Ferguson, Love, Swartz, and Radiker. For Keystone, it is Say, Burrows, Shoemaker, Altvater, Brandon, McGiffin, Edmonds, and McElravy. You ready, Mr. Kilroy? You seem pretty excited. You're on edge.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see what happens tonight because anything can. These two teams get together. We could have a really long, wild night. I very easily could go 5. I'm kind of anticipating maybe a 5-setter tonight. Some big numbers put up by some of these excellent players in both teams.
Great night, too, here at Keystone. A lot going on. I know they had
the JV football was out there.
JV football going on. Of course, cross country, they were out there running. They had
I saw that too.
The JV going on. They had all kind of stuff.
A very busy day here on the Keystone campus.
That's most of the schools. It keeps the community hopping.
Pretty much every sport's going on here today, except for soccer. Hard to play soccer and JV football game at the same time.
Yeah, would be interesting.
It would be very interesting if you could find that, during the timeouts. Okay, go out play soccer during halftime.
Teams talking things over. As you said, Keystone at 13-0. Huge match here against Clarion-Limestone tonight. Coaches getting their final instructions. Officials making sure everyone's lined up correctly.
Final instructions from the coaches. Don't let the ball hit the ground on your side of the net.
That's right.
If we can do that, we'll be a really good thing.
Who gets the serve here? Clarion-Limestone, Hepfel will serve.
Put one of their best servers at the line to start the match.
So here comes Hepfel now. We're just about underway. Good dig by Burrows. Going to be set by Love in the middle. Meals! It goes off the shoulder. That ball's still alive. Can they get it over? They do. Nice job that time by Brandon. Here's on the attack, Ferguson. Good dig by Altvater. On the attack this time is Brandon. Good dig from Wolf. Here's Ferguson on the attack, and it's in the back line. 1-0 Clarion-Limestone.
Well, we already saw a little glimpse on how good Keystone is at just being scrappy, keeping the ball alive. That's why they've been so successful this year.
And there's an ace set time for Hepful. 2-0 the score.
Two really good serves from Hepful to start this match. Kind of keeping Keystone kind of on their toes, or on their heels, not on their toes.
Here's Hepful again. By back line. Here's Love setting it. Beggs puts it over. Oh, and all coming up, almost getting a nice dig that time was Burrows. Just couldn't get her hand down fast enough. 3-0.
Yeah, Keystone huddled up there, and all right, let's just breathe. It's early, it's 0-3, but we're all right.
Service error. Say serving. Addison Say, the senior.
Yeah, she's had a phenomenal year.
Dig by Beggs. Ferguson will put it over on that third hit. Dug out by Edmonds. Front tipped over the net that time by Shoemaker. Good job by her. Here's Beggs in the middle again. Good dig from that back line. Pushed over the net by Shoemaker. And Shoemaker will get the kill. 3-2.
Just kind of slapped at it. Got it over, got it in a spot where it's hard to return, and all of a sudden we're back to 3-2.
By Beggs, Love sets it. Ferguson on the attack. Ferguson nails that right corner for the kill.
Yeah, she had a great match last week against AC Valley. She's off to a good start here already, 2 kills. If she can take some of that pressure off of Meals and some of those other hitters and Beggs that CL has, it could be a long night for Keystone.
That was Allvouter on the tag. Ferguson from the middle. Burrows with the dig. Say sets it up front, and the big hit. Good dig by Wolf. Pushed back over the net by Beggs. Kept alive. Oh, it goes over. What a great job that time by Allvouter. And it's the point for Keystone. How they kept that alive, I have no idea, Mr. Kilroy. Allvouter, what a great hit.
Yeah, that was a great point. Great, just a great sequence. Coach Traub actually got in the way of his own team chasing down the ball. Kind of assist to him for Keystone. But again, we already seen early in this match how good Keystone is at just keeping points alive until they can get a good attack.
Brandon with the serve, and she'll get the ace, and we're all tied at 4 now. Set number 1 here from Keystone High School.
Keystone's just so hard to score against sometimes, especially in bunches. That's why they're 13-0, because you can't really string really long runs against them.
Dig by Wolf. Love sets it. Meals on the attack. Meals will get the kill. That time Shoemaker was able to get a hand on it, but it falls in. Meals to serve. Burrows with the dig. With the back up front, put over by Shoemaker. Wolf with the set to the middle. Beggs on the attack. Say with the dig. Back across McGiffin. Now here's Love again. Sending it to Beggs. Beggs, though, hits it into the net. 5-5 for time.
Yeah, these sets from Keystone are right on the money, which help them get into that attack really quick. I mean, these aren't easy sets. These are sets that are going across court, and they're right where they're supposed to be.
Shoemaker's serve. Wolf digs. And here's Beggs on the attack. Beggs is going to get the kill. Big hit by Beggs on the left side. Back and forth we go. You thought we knew it was going to be like
this.
this.
I have a good feeling that we're going to be in for a nice long night here. But it's going to be some great volleyball being played.
Brandon with the dig up. And McElravy with the big attack, but dug out from the back line, pushed over by Beggs. There's Burrows bringing it back up front. Setting it up front. McElravy puts it back over the net. Here's Wolf on the backside to Beggs. Beggs on the attack. Good block up top. Here comes CL again on the attack. Beggs again. Dug out by McGiffin. And pushed over the net by Altvater. And Altvater gets a kill from the right side.
Yeah, Altvater's their setter, but she gets a good amount of kills for a setter. You don't usually see setters getting 5-6 kills a match, but she's had some matches this year where she's been almost double digits, which is very unusual for a setter.
Ball front. Love pushed it over.
But Keystone does run 2 setters, so that helps those stats. Addison Say's another setter. They do have a 2-setter rotation.
Beggs on the attack. Burrows with the dig. Oh, and it was just too far for McGiffin to catch up to it up at the net. 7-6, Lady Lions. Beggs to serve. In the middle, on the attack, McGiffin. And she'll get the kill. That's McGiffin with the kill, and she'll go back to serve. Getting Kilroy caught up here.
Yeah, I switched headphones, so the cord was
Wasn't bugging you.
bugging me on that side. So an ace there for Keystone.
McGiffin with that to serve.
Yeah, so we've gone 4-3 CL, then we went to 6-5 CL, and then we went to 7-6 CL. Now we're 8-7 Keystone.
Another ace. Some miscommunication here on the side of the Lady Lions.
It's Keystone's first lead of more than one. Biggest lead was 3-0, so kind of predicted this. No one's going to run away with anything.
Big by Beggs, Wolf. Now Ferguson puts it over on that third hit. Altvater is going to set that. Brandon on the attack. Dug, but a dig goes over the net. Altvater setting it again. Here's Say on the attack. That's Love. Now Wolf. McGiffin sets it on the backside. Burrows on the attack, and they're going to say someone was into the net.
Yeah.
Point goes to Keystone.
And Brandon's taking some pretty big swings, and CL's handling it. And that's got to be a little bit frustrating when you can hit the ball that hard and it doesn't result in a kill or a point.
That full up top. Wolf puts it over the net, but nope, it goes out of bounds. 11-7 Keystone.
Keystone's kind of making a little run here. Timeout. Yep, good timing for that.
All right, with that, we'll take a timeout too. 11-7 Keystone set 1. You're watching Gatesman Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
All right, back to action we go. McGiffin serving, 11-7, the timeout taken by the Lady Lions. Set number 1. Big by Beggs. Love sets it, Ferguson. And they make it over again. Scrappy Keystone keeps that alive. Here on the attack is Hempel. Dug out by Altvater. McGiffin puts it over. Up front, here's Ferguson on the attack, and Ferguson will get the kill. From the left side, 11-8.
Yeah, even that one was earned. When you're a team that can do that, can keep points alive like that, you're going to win a lot of matches because you're going to frustrate. Even if you don't get a point on that sequence, you're going to frustrate the other team to a point where they're going to start making mistakes.
And an ace that time for Clarion-Limestone. That is Klinger back there serving. Good Dig by Edmonds, comes up front. Here's Burrows on the attack. Burrows going to hit it long. 11-9.
Should be 11-10. Yep, 11-10.
Okay. Getting the scoreboard correct. Dig by Burrows. And here's Brandon on the attack, and Love gets it over and over the net by Hepfel, and Hepfel gets the point. Found that line somehow. 11-11.
4 straight points for CL after that timeout. That's why you call them. You calm your team down, break the momentum, and it seems to always work that way.
Dig by Burrows. Altvater. Brandon. And Brandon gets the kill, 12-11.
You play like, finally, I've been hitting the ball 100 miles an hour here tonight. I haven't got anything to show for it. Now I finally get a kill. Well, that's her second. She did get one earlier, so.
McElravy serving. Ball set up, and Heffel just gets that over the net that time. That's Edmonds. Put over by Say. Good dig by Wolf. Heffel kept it alive, but the point's going to go. Say will get the kill, 13-11.
Yeah, that was subtle, but a very good hit by Say. She put a lot of spin on it, a lot of sink on it. Made it really hard to return.
Love. Heffel with a kill from the right side. Lady Lions keeping it within a point here, 13-12.
Heffel's like, hey, I can swing it too. I got some power in my right arm, and she showed it off there.
Dugout, Altvater. Say. Back Altvater just gets it over that net. Good dig by Ferguson. And Beggs in the middle. Burrows sets it up. It has to go over, but Say's not going to make it. We're tied at 13. So there we go, all tied up again.
Yeah, Burrows kind of hit that off the tips of her finger, didn't get enough on it. Kind of went straight up in the air in the back row there.
Service error by Heffel makes it 14-13.
Yeah, they don't waste any time. They go to the line, they're serving. They're not. This is a really, really high pace for both teams so far.
Save with the serve. And they're going to call Meals that carry.
Yeah. She squeezed those fingers a little bit too much. She almost caught it like a baseball.
Here's Say again. Big by Beggs. Love. Here's Ferguson on the attack. Good dig by Edmonds up front. Brandon hits it over. All set to Ferguson. Dug out by Edmonds again. Comes back up to Brandon. Brandon begs from the back line. Here's Hepfel. Good dig by Burrows. Say setting it. Altvater hits it. And Altvater gets the kill. She just got enough of it.
Yeah, that was a little awkward approach by her. Kind of late jump. Kind of swatted at it, but it was enough to get it over and get that point.
Ferguson on the attack. Burrows with the dig. Say setting it over to Brandon. Brandon just pooches it over the net. Pushed over by Love. Altvater's there for the intercept. Say setting it back to Brandon. Brandon with the fist puts it over the net. Here's Love setting it to the middle. Beggs dumps it in. Great job getting the hand down that time was Edmonds, and the ball over by Say.
Pancake time.
And Meals, big swing, but intercepted by Edmonds. Back up in the middle. Ball hit into the net, blocked away. And the point goes to CL. Shoemaker was the one in the middle. They got that block, but goes for a point for the Lady Lions. (16-14). Ferguson serving. Doug kept alive, back to the middle, and hit over the net that time by Shoemaker. Nice job again for Keystone. Ball in the middle, Ferguson dumps it in. Edmonds there with a dig. On the backside, Altvater with the attack. Hepfel up front to Love. Love setting it, and that's Beggs. Ball dug out by Burrows in the middle. That's Edmonds putting it over. Beggs again. Brandon Altvater on the attack, blocked at the net there. And that time Love hit it, but it hits it too far into the net. 17-14.
Just another great sequence for both teams. Keeping points alive, keeping the ball alive. Just the athleticism for both teams to get to these points, to get to the ball, to throw an arm out, to get the ball up in the air so your teammate can rally and get it over the net. It's just exceptional.
Brandon serving. Big by Wolf. Love sets. Meals has it blocked, and the kill on the left side. I think that was Shoemaker over there, McGiffin.
Yeah, it was Shoemaker with the block there. She got her hands on it, made that big block.
Here's Burrows serving, or Brandon serving. Ball to the middle. That was Ferguson on the attack. He's not able to deal with that one. It was right up into the net.
Yeah, too deep into the net. Those are the hardest ones to hit.
Meals serving. Timeout taken here.
I think it's more for just a breather because they've been scrambling and running and diving and keeping these points alive. I think they just need a few minutes to take a breath.
Now I guess we'll hold here. 18-15.
Just the pace of this match and the speed that both teams are playing with. It's pass, set, attack, just boom, boom, boom. That's just great. It's volleyball. Just that speed, that crispness that they're both showing, and then the scramble drills on both sides to keep the ball alive, keep these points going. It's almost like they're like, well, here I'll do it. I'll top you. I'll make it this diving attempt and get to pop the ball in the air. Let my teammate run over and bump it over. If you like volleyball, this is the match.
Now here we go. Meals serving. 18-15. Keystone leads here in set number 1. Dug out by Burrows. Setting it. McGiffin hits it up, but it goes into the net that time. 18-16. Meals again. 2-point advantage here for Keystone. Big by Burrows up front. And that was Shoemaker on the attack. Meals from the middle. Again's going to set that in the middle. And how about that kill by Shoemaker? 19-16.
And guess what? She goes back to serve.
Always. It's like a requirement. Big by Ferguson. Love's going to set that up to Beggs. Beggs puts it over that net. He's going to bring it back up front. And McGiffin puts it over, but it goes wide. 19-17. 1917, that's the year Bob Dunkel was born. If anyone wants to know. I think I have Brock confused. I change it all the time.
During the war to end all wars.
That's how we got the governor. Brandon up front. Altvater to McGiffin. Ferguson with the dig. Love setting it. Hepfel had it blocked, but it goes out of bounds. 19-18.
Every time it looks like Keystone's going to run away. See how it comes back.
Oh, and it goes long. Service error, 20-18. Good communication that time on Keystone's part.
Yeah. That's another thing Keystone does quite well is to communicate. They're always talking. They're always communicating, telling their teammates where to be, where the ball's going to be.
Here's the set to the middle. Beggs on the attack. Brandon with the intercept. McGiffin puts it over the net. Good dig for Ferguson. Beggs again on the attack. It's blocked, but it goes out of bounds, 20-19.
Beggs has been kind of quiet tonight so far. So we'll see what she heats up here. She only had 3 kills in that first set against AC Valley. She ended up with 21. So I think she's going to be all right.
McElravy pushes it over. Love setting it. There's Hepful. Hepful! And Hepful will get the kill. We're tied. What a match, 2020. Set number 1. And now Beggs to serve.
Hepful has 4 kills this set.
Big by Say. Altmatter back to Say. Say's got to get it around that antenna. She does. Love on the backside to Hepful, and Hepful gets the kill. And the Lady Lions now lead it by 1.
5th kill for Hepful. She's kind of been the go-to here down the stretch.
Sure has. Beggs hits it long. We're tied at 21. Here's McGiffin now serving here for the Lady Panthers. Dig by Beggs. Love sets. Ferguson on the attack. Partially blocked there, and Brandon's there. Altvater comes back to Brandon, who just tests it over the net. Good dig it over the net by Love. Altvater to the middle. McElravy on the attack. And the big kill by McElravy, 22-21.
That was an impressive swing by the middle there for Keystone. Rearing back, bringing the arm back, bringing it forward with authority. They have some really powerful hitters across the board for Keystone. They're all putting some serious velocity on these attacks.
Dig by Klinger. Love setting it over to Hepful. Good dig by McGiffin. It goes over the net. Love setting it. And Ferguson unable to get that over the net that time.
It over. Hit the ribbon. Went back at her. Tried to sell it, but
got to sell it.
But they were right on it. Both officials were right on it. Timeout for CL.
We'll take a timeout too here. 23-21. Keystone leads in set 1. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball. exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
Hi, my name is Jason and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Right back here at Keystone High School, 23-21. The Lady Panthers lead here. Set number 1, serving is McGiffin. She's a junior. Good dig by Wolf. Love with the set on the attack. Ferguson, the block. Kept alive by Beggs. Can it go over? It does. Good job by Klinger. Ball to the middle. McElravy with the big hit. There's Beggs with the intercept. Here's Ferguson on the attack, but it doesn't make it over. It's 24-21. Set point here for Keystone.
What a great play just to keep that alive for CL. They didn't get the point, but kept that alive, and made Keystone really work for it.
Dig by Beggs. Love. Hepful. And it goes off. And that's CL's point, 24-22. Hepful with the kill.
Weren't going to save that one.
Klinger to serve here for the Lady Lions. They trail by 2. And the Keystone student section gets fired up. Oh, what a dig that time. Comes back in. Say puts it over. Altvater with a great play, but the hit goes out of bounds. And it's 24-23.
It's almost like Keystone looks like they have like 9 players out there because they're getting to these balls for these digs that you just wonder how they're doing it.
Klinger's hit goes wide, and that's the set point for Keystone. 25-23.
It's a rough way to lose a set on the service error.
So we'll take a timeout. We'll pause. Coming back, set number 2 on the way. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team, local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's Kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Right back here at Keystone High School, set number 1 goes to the Lady Panthers, 25-23 over Clarion-Limestone. But it's kind of tough for the Panthers to beat the Panthers unless they were two schools with the Panthers, right?
Right.
So here we go. Keystone will be serving to start set number 2.
We do have the Battle of the Cats.
Yeah. Lions and the Panthers.
A lot of cat nicknames in the
there
KSAC.
are.
With the Bobcats, the Wildcats, which are the same pretty much. And you get the Wolves, although that's never really a cat.
No, that's a dog.
It's a dog. Well, still.
And the Bulldogs.
Still, you got four-legged animal theme.
That's right.
I don't know what you would classify a gremlin.
Here's Say with the serve, dug out by Ferguson. On the attack here is Beggs, and she's going to hit it into the net. 1-0. Excuse me, 1-0.
And that was our TED Talk on what's an animal? What animal is it?
Say again. Good serve, and it goes long this time. We're tied at 1.
That was Keystone's first service error.
Wow.
Seal had 2 that first set. 3 counting the set point, so not bad. Some good serving tonight.
Love. Dug out up front. And the big kill that time by Shoemaker.
Another just slap at it. Just turn around and slap it. And no time to react for CL. And before they knew it, it was in a dead spot in the middle of the floor. Very effective for the middle to get that down like that.
Brandon serving here for the Lady Panthers. Big by Ferguson. Hepfel's going to send that to the middle. Ferguson again pushes it over and found right in the middle of the court. A spot, 2-2.
Yeah, that was a little miscommunication, but also just kind of a no man's land there.
Here's Beggs. Dig by Burrows. And that's a Shoemaker on the attack. Ferguson. Burrows again with the dig. Say puts it right over the net. Dig by Wolf. Pushed over by Love. Up into the net. Oh, nice job by Say to put it over. Back over again by Klinger. Burrows puts it over, or that was a Shoemaker. Now here we go back and forth. Here's Love. Beggs off the top of the net, and it doesn't make it. 3-2 here at Keystone.
Every Keystone player on the court is really good at keeping points alive, but Asin Say seems to be the best at it. She's always kind of in the right position. She's always just throwing arms out, throwing her body on the floor, getting the ball up. Just a really good reaction times from her to be able to keep these points alive.
Shoemaker's serve. Good by Beggs, set by Love. Hepfall on the attack. Dug out by Say. That was Brandon over to Altvater, but Altvater's going to hit it into the net. 3-3. Trace. There we go. Bob likes that when I do that.
They were starting off again, kind of like we did the first. No one really taking control, per se. It's just going back and forth, back and forth.
Here's Klinger. Dug out by Brandon. Set to the middle and pushed over by Brandon. Ferguson. Say's going to set it. McGiffin. Puts it over the net. Love pushes it over on that second hit. On the backside, McGiffin on the attack, and McGiffin will get the kill. It's 4-3. Back to serve is Altvater. Good dig by Ferguson. Oh, and the tap in that time by Say.
Like a dunk. Like a dunk in basketball.
That's right.
An alley-oop almost.
See your eyes light up when she saw that.
Yeah, that was, you don't get those very often in the course of a match, and when you do, you got to take advantage of them. They did.
Wolf with the dig, Love. Setting it over to Ferguson. On front, Altvater to Say, and they're not going to get that one. 5-4.
No, they're really out of sync on that. That whole sequence was a little off from the pass to the set to the eventual attack.
Point goes to Keystone this time.
A little too much sync on that serve.
Yep. 6-4. McGiffin serving. Big by Wolf. Love's going to set that to Ferguson. There's Altvater up front. McElravy setting it over to Brandon. Good dig that time by Beggs. Ball Altvater pushes it over. Love's going to set it back to Ferguson on the attack. The block, though, by Say, and she'll get the point. The kill for Say, 7-4.
And CL is doing a great job, too, on defense on some of these attacks, especially from Brandon. She's putting some big hits, and they're getting digs, getting them back up in the air against her. So kudos to CL.
Oh, and there's a point again for Keystone. And CL unable to get it back over the net. 8-4. McGiffin again. Dig by Beggs, Love, set, Meals. Altvater with the dig, Burrows brings it up front. Say is going to push it over. Here's Wolf up to Love. Love tried for the one-hand jam, but not going to work. 9-4. 5-point lead. That's the biggest of the set here for Keystone.
Yeah, their timeout. I was going to say, oh, maybe not. I thought he was going to call a timeout.
Brings Rediker in.
No, he just wanted to get a new look on the court, bring someone new, fresh off the bench. Try to get a little different mix, maybe to stop the bleeding here.
Big by Wolf and Beggs and pushed over. No, they're going to call a carry. I thought Beggs might have got her hand or a two-hit or a carry there, and they're going to catch her.
Now we're going to get the timeout because a little too much miscommunication going on in this sequence for CL. We need to kind of regroup, talk about this.
All right, we'll break very quickly here. 2:10-4. Good buddies, the score here in the second. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
We got one early tonight.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
There you go. Got the buzzer. Back to we go. 10-4 the score here in the second. 1-0. Keystone leads it. Against Clarion-Limestone tonight here on Explore Clarion, Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball. Warm night here in the gymnasium.
I was just going to say that. It's October, 6th, but it feels like it's August 26th in the gym tonight.
Yeah, it's going to cool off here after tonight, though. It's going to get back to fall and maybe even some winter later on here. So hopefully it'll start cooling down in these gyms. Here's McGiffin. Sends it just long. Boy, it just missed that back line. 10-5.
Yeah, I was almost too close to let go. But, hey, they're closer than we are. I don't think I would have been comfortable letting that one go. But it works out for CL, and now they got Ferguson at the line, and she's been serving very well lately.
Big by Edmonds, comes back up front. McElravy on the attack, and the point's going to go to Keystone. It doesn't get back over the net. They're going to say it went out. So 11-5.
A good block, but you know it's really hard to direct some of those, especially when they're close to that tenor like that, to kind of get them back into play.
Burrows, good serve, real low too. Was dug out by Beggs, but put over by Wolf. Great job by Wolf. Altvater to the middle. That's Shoemaker. Now back over the net. Altvater's going to set it again. Shoemaker again pushes it over. There's Beggs. Love to the middle. Meals. Meals hits it wide. 12-5.
Yeah, when you set to those middles, those attacks come quick because you don't have to set it as high. Because they're already in position. You just set it low and just let them go up and smack it real quick. We saw that a couple times there in that sequence. Both of these middles are really good at that.
Oh, off the top of the net by Burrows. That always messes the defense up, doesn't it?
It does. It's almost a guaranteed point if you can get it to hit off that ribbon and get down. Still waiting. We say this every time we cover a volleyball match. Someone to perfect that shot because that would be lethal.
It would be. Here's Wolf pushing it over. 8-point lead here for Keystone. Say on the attack. Say will get the kill. 14-5.
Boy, Keystone just on fire right now, having their way. Just very crisp on their sequence. The pass, the assist to the kill, to the attack. It's just been bam, bam, bam. Just really quick.
Big by Ferguson. Love on the backside to Meals. Altvater's there for the dig. Say setting it up. Brandon on the attack. Ball still alive. Klinger's got to get it over, but it's not going to make it. 15-5 Keystone.
Yeah, if you're Chop, it's like, well, I just called a timeout. I got to save him. I'm going to save my last one. You know, so he's just going to be trying to just calm him down as much as he can from the bench area.
Lady Lions down by 10, and on the attack here is Burrows serving.
You know, we've seen it though, a little rally before you know it. Like starts with a service error like that, and string some points together. You get it to 15-10, 15-11, and you're right back in it. So
Meals serving here, 15-6 now.
And we know CL is very capable of going on some runs, but like I said, it's really hard to do that against a Keystone team because they're so good at just keeping things alive.
Oh, the dig goes off Altvater. Kind of hit her arm, then hit her up in the face a little bit.
Yeah, you know that one had some serious movement on it for that to happen because that doesn't happen unless it's moving side to side.
15-7.
That's something you don't really see from this angle when you see, but you can see it from the angle from behind. Just a movement, some of these serves.
Oh, how about Brandon on that attack, Kilroy? Big hit. 16-7.
She's had some big hits tonight. CL's been doing a great job getting those attacks back into the air, but that time she found a dead spot. No chance to return that one.
Say, Wolf And now Beggs hits that into the net. Back to a 10-point advantage here for Keystone.
Kind of uncharacteristic, some of these mistakes for CL. Hitting the ball in the net, service errors, miscommunication. We haven't really seen that from them very often.
Here's the serve. Love setting it up. Here's Beggs on the attack. Beggs will finally get a kill from that left side. She's been warming up to one. It just hasn't made it, but she gets one there.
Well, she's like a ticking time bomb. You know it's going to be coming. And that might be the start of it there because she's too good of a player to keep down for a whole match. A little bit slow start for her, but that's a really good start for her to get back into it.
Oh, Love's going to get the ace. Makes it 17-9. Lady Lions trying to make a comeback here.
Again, Reagan Love's done a great job as a setter for Kaylee Smith since she's been out. And obviously a great serve from her, too.
Oh, and it goes off of Haltvater and out of bounds. 17-10.
She's attacking that side. Haltvater's got to be ready. He's coming right back at her again.
This time it goes out. Service error.
And probably the most relieved person on the floor is Haltvater, but that went out.
McGiffin checks back in here for the Lady Panthers. Serving is Brandon.
It's got to be hard when you know the other team's targeting you when on the serve, because you know it's coming at you, and that makes it even harder, I think, sometimes to return those when you know, all right, they're signaling me out. I got to get this back over.
Well, that service error makes it a 7-point game again. Does that serve hit into the net? Beggs now serving. Big by McGiffin up to save. On the backside, that was Shoemaker. In the middle, Beggs pushes it over. Big by Brandon, set back up. McGiffin on the attack. Blocked, but it goes out of bounds, and it goes to Keystone, 19-11. Keystone looking to stay perfect. That undefeated record.
Yeah, Casey Weaver doesn't know what it feels like to lose a match as a coach yet. We're in October. Sure, she hopes she doesn't have that feeling this year.
Brandon will be serving. Excuse me, that Shoemaker will be serving. We'll get that right. Lily Shoemaker. Big by Wolf. They got to come a long way for it. And it's kept alive by Beggs.
Tremendous play for Seattle to keep that alive.
Haltvater. There's the dig, and that time it's going to go out of bounds. Haltvater's going to get the kill. It's 20-11.
But man, what a great play by CL.
Emery's going to check in here for Keystone. And a timeout will be taken by the Lady Lions. We'll break 20-11 in set number 2. 1-0 Keystone. Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DEW-BROOK or visit us online. DEW-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Back to action we go after the timeout by Coach Trout. 9-point lead for Keystone. They look to take a 2-0 lead here in this one. Served by Shoemaker. Beals with the dig. Love setting it up. Ferguson on the attack, and Ferguson will get the kill. Block went out of bounds, 20-12.
That was a lot crisper for CL on that attack and that sequence. That's why you call those timeouts to kind of regroup and all right, we gotta get quicker. We gotta get more cohesion here.
Klinger with the serve. Altvater is going to set that to McGiffin. McGiffin hits it long, 20-13. Here's Klinger again. Dugout. And Brandon puts it over the net. Here's the set. Hepfel. Oh, what a nice dig that time by Brandon. Now Ferguson puts it over. Here's Burrows up front to Say. Say setting it to McGiffin. It's partially blocked. Beggs with the dig. Well, or that's Love setting it up to Ferguson. Say setting it to McGiffin. McGiffin dumps it over the net. Here's Klinger to Beggs. Brandon with the intercept. Say to McGiffin.
Oh.
Another good dig.
That was a great attack from the standing position.
Here's McGiffin again with the swing, but just missed it that time, 20-14.
3 straight points for CL. You got to 6. Now you're in that range where, all right, if you're Keystone, you're like, all right, it's getting a little real now.
Dig by Burrows, and the ace!
Now we're going to get a timeout, I think.
20-15.
Nope, just some encouragement from Casey Weaver.
5-point lead here for the Lady Panthers. They led by as many as 10. Dig by Burrows. Brought back in by Altvater. Hit over the net by Brandon. Love to Ferguson. Ferguson. And Ferguson gets the kill. It's now a 4-point match. And a timeout will be taken. And we'll break 2. 20-16 now. Keystone's lead in set number 2. And you're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
Back here, 20-16. We're in set number 2. 1-0 Keystone leads it. Lady Lions serving, and they've been on a roll. They were down, what did you say, 20-11?
It was 20-11.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20-11 when Coach Strautman took that timeout. Since 5 straight points. In a hurry, too.
Klinger serve. Dug by Brandon. Altvater's going to set it up. McGiffin has to get it over. And the set was way behind McGiffin. 20-17. Massive comeback here for the Lady Lions. Dig by Burrows. Altvater's going to set it to McElravy. McElravy on the attack. Dig by Beggs. Kicked over by Love. All set up. Here's Altvater on the attack. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Goes out of bounds. And can they get it over? Beggs does on that hit. I don't know how she did that one. What a big hit. And how about McGiffin with the kill on the other side?
Unbelievable sequence there for both teams.
I don't know how you describe all of that. I tried. Wow.
Just for CL, it's just to be able to force that kind of a play from the other end. I thought that was dead in the water, but they were able to get it over the net.
Altvater serving.
That was a very important point for Keystone now.
Altvater digs it out. Brandon back up to Say. Say puts it over. Here's Beggs. Love setting it. Hepfel on the attack. Hepfel, it's going to be out of bounds. It goes to Keystone.
Great idea. Just didn't put it in the right spot. Just drifted a little bit out of bounds to the right. She would have been able to steer that into play. That's a point. It's a big swing.
Altvater serving.
Wow,
good dig
what
by
a great
Wolf.
serve.
That's Hepfel on the attack. The dig by Burrows goes over the net. Wolf sets it up there to Ferguson. Dig by McGiffin. Burrows back up front. Say he's going to put it over. Here's Beggs from the back line. Up to Love. Meals on the attack. Intercepted there by Burrows. McGiffin on that third hit puts it over. Beggs from the back line. Into the middle. Here's Hepfel. Hepfel with the kill. 22-18.
Another big swing from Hepfel. She's been quiet a little bit this set, but she was loud on that one.
Hepfel serving. Big by Burrows. Brandon up to Say. Say on the attack. Dug by Wolf. Love over to Ferguson. Ferguson. One hand by Altvater. Kept it alive. Here's McGiffin. McGiffin down the line. And how did Altvater get that? Got it over the net on the third hit. Here's Beggs again back with it. And it's going to be Beggs with the kill.
Wow.
How did Altvater do that?
It's just prayer, I think. I don't know.
It's been something tonight here. Some of these hits just amazing. 22-19. Hepfel. Altvater up front. McElravy gets the kill. 23-19. Wolf. Love. Set back middle. Beggs. Good dig by Burrows. Altvater back to the middle. Here's McGiffin. Ball tipped. Good dig. Pushed over by Love. Back to the middle. Altvater setting it up. Brandon on the attack. Goes off of Ferguson. Here's Wolf back over to Hepfel. Hepfel on the attack this time. Altvater brings it to Say. And Brandon, and it's going to go long. 23-20.
Just a little too long. Great swing, just a little too long.
Here's Ferguson now, ready to serve. Dug out by Edmonds, and Brandon puts it over. Love in the middle, Meals. Boy, big block in the middle by McElravy, kept alive by Altvater. Edmonds, say. Good job to get it over the net. Here's Beggs on the attack. Dug out by Edmonds. From the back line.
Well, we've been out. She hit it anyway.
Meals gets the kill. 23-21.
Let's get it down to 2. Great comeback for CL. From down by 9, 20-11.
Brandon brings it back to the middle, and Altvater's going to hit it, and it does not make it. 23-22, it's a 1-point set. Timeout taken here by Keystone.
Wow.
We'll break as well here. 1-point advantage in this one for Keystone, and you're watching girls volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
All right, back here at Keystone High School. How about it? 23-22 now. Set number 2, the Lady Panthers lead 1-0. Serving is Ferguson.
11-3 run by CL. We get it down to 1.
Brandon, Altvater back to Brandon on the attack. They got by Ferguson. Love's going to set that up to Beggs. Oh, and how about in the middle that time? McElravy with the block and kill.
Wow, what a clutch block there.
Set point now for Keystone.
That was probably the best attack of the night by Beggs. The perfect set to her. She goes up, puts a big, powerful swing on it, but McElravy.
And it goes long, 24-23. Here's Meals to serve. Heels hits it long. 25-23. That was the same as set number 1. You said it, Mike. The same score in the sets.
Same score, same way the set ends on the service error. But, what a great effort for CL. A lot of momentum going in now in this third set. You're down 2-0, but you still have to feel like, hey, you know what? We're 2 points away from being up 2-0, so 3 points, 4 points if you want to be technical about it. But you're right there, reverse sweeps happen all the time. Now you have to go for one of those.
Well, we're going to see 2-0 here. Keystone leads it. We're going to take a timeout. Set number 3 on the way. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body KSAC Girls Volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
All right, there's the buzzer. Getting ready to go back to action. 2-0 here. Keystone leads it. And the Lady Lions will serve. Mike Kilroy, I think you like jinx things. 25-23, 25-23. What's this last one going to be?
If it's 25-23, I better show up in a paper bag with the holes cut out.
That's
the
right.
Next time I go to CL.
And that first serve is in for the ace here for the Lady Lions, and that's just what they needed to kind of get things rolling. That is Love serving.
Well, they were rolling in the end of that last set. They just were too far behind. Couldn't complete the entire comeback. But that was an impressive effort to get it back to 2.
It goes over the net. Love and nope. It's going to be 4 hits, so 1-1 we're tied.
You only get 3 chances to get it over.
Say to serve. Addison Say. Dig by Wolf. Love. Hepful. Hepful gets the kill. 2-1. By Beggs. Oh, how did Say do that? We've seen all kinds of hits like that tonight. Pushed over by Ferguson. There's Burrows with the dig. Say's going to set that up in the middle. That's a Shoemaker. On the backside, Hepful. Dig by Say. Edmonds is going to send it up front. Pushed over by Shoemaker again. Here's Wolf. Ferguson with the attack. Burrows with the dig. Say with the set. Altvater. Beggs will bring it back up front. Here's Ferguson on the attack again. Good dig by Edmonds. To Brandon.
Brandon jumps, lands, and then hits it over.
And Beggs will get the kill. In the middle. Found an open spot. 3-1.
Good start to the set for CL after that big run they made at the end of the second set.
Panthers made his debut here at Keystone High School.
They're bringing everything out for this one tonight. Mascot, everything.
Oh, and Brandon's going to hit it long. Beggs serving here 4-1. Lady Lions, they trail 2-0. Oh, and the dig by Altvater. That wasn't Altvater, that was Edmonds that time. Ace for Beggs. 5-1.
CL's really turned up the intensity since they were down 20-11 last set.
And another ace, 6-1. Timeout will be taken here by Keystone. Wise timeout. We'll break 2. It's 6-1 Lady Lions here in the third. You're watching volleyball here on Explore Clarion.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
All right, back here to action. You had a cool stat.
Yeah, CL has outscored Keystone 18-6 since that timeout when they were down 20-11 in the last set. They didn't come back and win that last set, but they found something. They figured something out. Whether it was just raising an intensity or minor adjustments, but they've been playing great since then. And they get another point.
Point goes to the Lady Lions. They're going to say Ferguson got the little slam dunk there. And they're going to ask if she was into the net, I think.
Or completely over the net.
Oh, yeah. 7-1. So Ferguson gets the kill. Here's Beggs. By Altvater. Say. And that's Brandon getting the kill that time to get Keystone back on the board.
What makes volleyball such an intriguing sport is just the momentum swings you see through the course of a match. When it looks like the team is going to be done and buried, like CL looked like at that one point in that last set. Things turn around. They're up 7-2 here. And now you're like, oh, man, CL might win this thing.
How about the ace that time? By Brandon back there serving. 7-3 now.
I've seen a few reverse sweeps where it looks like a team is well on the way to a win and they end up getting reverse swept and lose.
That ball, and it goes out of bounds. Went right down the net. 7-4.
Yeah, that's a case where hitting the net, top of the net, hurt you because it gave that extra little hop and it was enough to carry it out of bounds.
Brandon with the serve. Big by Hupful, and Ferguson pushes it over. Good job that time by Burrows. Say up front, and McGiffin puts it over the nets. Beggs to Love. Tipped over by Klinger. McGiffin on the attack. McGiffin. Wolf with the intercept. Here's Ferguson on the attack. Dug out by Brandon. Say he's going to send it on the backside to Altvater. Dug out by Beggs. Here's Beggs now on the attack to the middle. Hits it into the net, 7-5.
Nice comeback for Keystone after we were talking about CL getting a nice big run. Now Keystone's on a 4-0 run. They kind of get themselves back into the set and kind of calm themselves down.
Here's Brandon. Hits it long. And it's 8-5.
Just a little long.
Klinger to serve. And hits it wide.
They trade service errors. I don't know, we might be going toward another 25-23 score.
Shoemaker to serve. Dug out by Beggs. Set. Hepful on the attack. Goes tipped back. And out of bounds. And Hepful, Keystone will get the point that time.
Yeah, she didn't get it over the net.
Nope. 8-7. They're right back in it. Shoemaker again. Beggs kept alive by Wolf, and it's going to be a point. We're tied at 8.
7-1 run now for Keystone. They traded 7-1 runs, these two teams.
Shoemaker again with the serve. Lily Shoemaker.
He's had a fabulous year, as is most of the Keystone roster.
All set up. Here's Ferguson on the attack. Blocked right back by McElravy, and she'll get the kill on the block. 9-8 Lady Panthers. They've taken the lead. After trailing, 7-1?
Yes. McElravy's made, what a big contribution she's made in the time she's been on the court. She comes in to play that middle, and she's getting blocks, getting kills. She's obviously a great athlete. You saw what she did in softball season, just terrorized the rest of the league.
Hepful on the attack, intercepted by Brandon, pushed over by Say. Beggs up front, Love middle, Meals. Shoemaker back to the middle, Say puts it over. All set, pushed by Ferguson. Say setting it up to McGiffin on the attack. Good dig that time, ball goes off of the top of the hoop. And the kill by McGiffin.
Let's set that up was Brandon falling backwards, throwing her arm up, getting the ball popped into the air so the offense could get rolling again. Just a great athletic play for Isabella Brandon.
Shoemaker again, dig by Beggs. Set to Hepful, Hepful on the attack. With the dig up, McGiffin again. McGiffin dumps it over. There's Wolf. Ferguson has to put it over. It's blocked. Ferguson kept it alive. Beggs back up front to Ferguson. Ferguson hits it into the net zone. It's a 3-point lead now here for Keystone.
10-1 run for Keystone now.
Got a few subs coming in here for the Lady Lions. Radiker checks in. Shoemaker hits it wide. 11-9. Service error. Been something, I'll tell you what, back and forth. Teams coming back from big deficits. Hepful with the serve, hits it long.
Trading service errors. You can see the legs are getting a little rubbery at this point. It's hot in here. It's been 2 really long back and forth sets. Now you get to the 3rd set, and you're starting to feel it.
Good dig by Beggs. Ferguson on the attack. Down the net, but the dig. McGiffin actually went over the line, and that was just a great effort, though.
The ball is still alive,
yep.
too. But you strayed too far over that line.
12-10. Here's Ferguson. But by Burrows. Played it to net, pushed over by McElravy. Love setting it up. Meals will get the kill. 12-11. Ferguson. Out there by Brandon. Burrows back up front. Say gets the kill. Found the middle open. 13-11.
Yeah, we saw Meals do that just a minute ago, and then Say returns the favor. Finds that middle, no man's land, the Bermuda Triangle.
McGiffin. Dug out. Here's the hit by Meals, and another kill by Meals on that right side, 13-12.
Yeah, another finding the dead spot.
Klinger checks back in, back to serve as Meals. By Edmonds. McElravy on the attack. Big by Ferguson. Love setting it up to Beggs. Dug out by Burrows. Altvater to Brandon. Ferguson from the back line. Love setting it over to Beggs that time, and Beggs will tie it at 13 with the kill. Nothing here. Keystone leads it. We're in set number 3. We're all tied up at 13. By Edmonds, pushed over and right back. How about Beggs with the kill?
Yeah, they came up too far. She just pops it over their heads, and they're no one back there to clean it up.
Here's Meals. 1 point advantage here for the Lady Lions. By Burrows, Altvater setting it up to Brandon. Brandon with a huge kill from the left side, tying it at 14.
Yeah, she's had some big swings tonight. A big swing there. CL did get a tip on it, but
here's Burrows serving. Big by Beggs. Love's going to set it to Klinger. Klinger. Altvater's there for the dig. Set up, Say puts it over the net. Say just out on that right side.
Ooh, that looked close.
Just out of bounds, 15-14. By Love, dug out by Burrows. Altvater puts it over the net. Good job by Altvater. Love setting it up to Beggs. Beggs on the attack, but it doesn't make it over the net. We're tied at 15.
A lot of attacks in the net tonight for CL.
Say serving here for the Lady Panthers. Wolf. Ferguson. Beggs will put it over on the 3rd hit. Burrows with the dig. Say is going to set it, middle. And Brandon gets the kill. 16-15 now.
Shoemaker with the kill.
Or Shoemaker, excuse me. Yep, you're right.
Right in the middle there.
Get Shoemaker and Brandon, I don't know why. And one's 3 and one's 9.
Well, they're right next to each other all the time, so that might be why it's hard to see.
I'm just old. Here's Hepfel. Hepfel hits it long. 17-15 Lady Panthers. Here's Say serve. Beggs, that's a Love, and then Beggs back over. Dug out there. Altvater on the attack. Here's Hepfel. Altvater brings it back to the middle. Brandon on the attack, and Brandon gets the kill. 18-15 Lady Panthers as they pull up to a 3-point advantage. Timeout will be taken here by Clarion-Limestone. Will break. Set number 3, 18-15. Keystone leads it. They're up 2-0, and it's Gatesman Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
So here we are, 18-15 in set number 3. The Lady Panthers lead the Lady Lions. Are in the Panthers. Keystone up 2-0, Mr. Kilroy.
What a match this has been. Both teams just going back and forth, back and forth. Keystone's just been just a little bit better.
Here's Say. Goes long, 18-16. Good communication that time by the Lady Lions. Here comes Beggs to serve. Dug out by Edmonds. In the middle, big hit that time by Brandon. Hepfel's going to put it over the net. Edmonds back up front. Say's going to set to the middle. Shoemaker pushes it over. Here's Love. Hepfel. Blocked there. Good job to keep that alive by Shoemaker. Pushed back over by Love. Edmonds back up front and over the net by Shoemaker. Here's Love on the backside to Hepfel. Dug out. Say brings it back up to the front part of the court. Brandon will get the kill. 19-16.
That's a skill too, to be able to hit it with that much oomph and to get that much spin from a standing position from that far back from the net. And Brandon put that perfectly over the net.
Here we go now, 19-16, the Lady Panthers lead. In this third, it's Brandon serving. Dug by Wolf. Beggs brings it back. Wolf puts it over. There's Brandon. Say, middle. Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets the kill. Meals is going to check back in here, 20-16 now. See if Coach Trout decides to go to a timeout. Another point is scored here. By Brandon. Ferguson. Love. Hepfel now on the attack. Blocked up there at the net. Say pushes it over. Beggs in the middle. Oh, what a dig by Say. Shoemaker hits it, and the Lady Lions will get that point. Beggs getting that kill, 20-17. Klinger will serve here for the Lady Lions. Dug out by McGiffin. And all that, oh no, that's Shoemaker hitting it into the net, 20-18.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of that from Keystone tonight. Kind of an unforced error there.
Here's Klinger. Dig by Burrows. Over to McGiffin. Beggs with the dig. Ball set up. Hepfel fight at the net. Hepfel kept it alive. Back over. Hit by Shoemaker. Here's Ferguson on the attack. Dug out by Brandon. Pushed over by Say. And Say will get the kill. 21-18.
Perfect location from Say. She saw that big open area on the left side. Bumped it over there. Beggs made a great play to get a hand on it, but big point for Keystone.
Shoemaker's serve, dug by Beggs. Love setting it up to Hepfel. Blocked, kept alive, and the point's going to go to Keystone, 22-18.
Another big block by McElravy. It's just been so impactful when she's been in the middle tonight.
Timeout will be taken by the Lady Lions, 22-18 here in the third. 2-0, Keystone leads it. We'll break one more time. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
Right back to action, right on the whistle, 22-18. Here's Shoemaker serving. Keystone leads here in the third. They're up 2-0. Love setting it up. Ferguson on the attack. Ferguson hits it long, and it's 23-18 now, Keystone. Shoemaker serving. And an ace for her, and it's 24-18. The Lady Panthers now with the match point.
Well, Shoemaker's had an excellent night, but in particular this set, she's been really strong at the net. She's made some great scramble saves in the back row, and now her serve has been on point.
Dig there by Ferguson. Love up front, Hepfel. Dig, Say is going to set it up. McGiffin on the attack. Beggs with the intercept. Hepfel brings it back into play. Wolf puts it over. Here's Say at the line. And it drops in. Point, Lady Lions, 24-19.
Served it over McElravy's head. I don't think McElravy expected her to get the set on that time.
Here's Hepfel. And it falls in. Oh, good job that time by Altvater. And now McGiffin to keep it over after that hit the top of the net. Fight at the net. Who's going to get it? And it's going to go to Keystone. They're going to win it. 25-19 over Clarion-Limestone.
What an incredible match. We thought this was going to be a good one. Even though it was a sweep, if you're CL, you're still like, hey, we were right in all three of these sets. Nothing to be ashamed of. Good chance that these two teams are probably going to see each other next week. So CL could learn a lot from this. Keystone's going to learn a lot from this. This could be an interesting something to watch next week and see if these two teams do end up matching up again.
All right, thank you, Mike Kilroy. Great job tonight as always. He's going to go get his interviews. Big upset, or not an upset. I'll tell you what, I think it was Keystone, that upper hand. They're undefeated yet on the season as they knock off Clarion-Limestone 25-23, 25-23, 25-19 to win it 3-0, but competitive the whole way through. And don't forget, Thursday night coming up, we'll be over Clarion High School. Clarion and Clarion-Limestone are going to do battle over there on Thursday night. We'll have that for you. On Wednesday night, we've got the band festival down at Union High School. We'll have that for you coming up at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. So a whole lot coming your way. Football on Friday night will be at Clarion High School. Bradford comes to take on Clarion. We'll have that for you, too, coming up for Central Clarion on Friday night. And want to thank Mike Kilroy, my partner, my other partner in crime behind the computer tonight, doing a fantastic job. Brock Jordan, as always, getting everything set up and ready to go for us. This is Mike Kalinowski bidding you a pleasant good night from Keystone High School. The Lady Panthers victorious 3-0 over Clarion-Limestone. And you've been watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com. We'll see you again here later this week, folks. Have a great night.
Showcase Homes in Chippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. top-tier federal credit union, everything banking should be.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.